Hey everyone, back again. This is me, Quasix. I'm playing Shen, and this is actually the first time I'm playing Shen, and it is a ranked game. It's kind of a no-no in the world, but I was going up against the Jax, and all my other picks are pretty bad against him. So I decided I'd go with Singe, see what happens. You'll also notice that this video is taking on quite a different feel than the other videos. You can see that I'm not playing live. This is not a live commentary, but this is actually a oh yeah, I'm Nancy. This is a game I recorded earlier, and now just highlighting certain parts of it. I felt this would be a more effective way to teach players how to effectively use minions, seeing that it'd be difficult for me to highlight every aspect of minions in one video, and there's no guarantee that I can do it. And this will hopefully bring the video down to about 10 minutes instead of a full-length game, which could be 35 minutes long like my last game. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. I'll try to highlight everything I know about minions. If you find something else that I didn't mention, please comment, and I'll probably make a remake for this video just to help all the new players understand the best ways to use minions. First thing we should know about minions: when you're the one who delivers the killing blow, you get gold. Now this gold amount varies depending on what type of minion you're killing. So these frontline minions are melee minions, and they're giving me 19 right now, but they also increase as you get higher up in levels. And I'm doing pretty bad at getting these ranged minions. You see, the ranged minion right now is giving us 14. Now let's take a look at what these minions are going to give us when we get up to a higher level. Okay, so level 18, ranged minions are giving me 19, and melee minions are giving me 24. So it's an increase of 5 over the whole game. One more type of minion is the siege minion, and I didn't kill one when I was at level 1, so I don't know what their base cost is, but here at level 4, they are worth 41 gold. So these guys, they have a lot of health, they do a lot of damage, but these minions give 53 gold. I'm pretty sure there's no level variance for that. So, alright, 72. They're worth 72 at full level. It seems to me that every single minion video has to include a chart that looks a little something like this. So what this chart is saying is that the minion's total gold is worth about half of a champion kill. So if you're able to back your opposing champion, it's almost just as good as him being dead. Yeah, so with the breakdown, you have 140 at level 1. So if he's back for 2 waves, you've made up enough gold to have still accounted for that kill. And then 180, even 2 waves is a little bit more than a whole champion. And at level 18, it should be very easy for you to clear a wave. Of course, at level 18, you should be looking more for objectives, more for ending the game. So occasionally, especially as the game gets later on, it's a good idea to not just use your basic attacks to clear these waves, but like Zed here, he's going to be using his abilities to clear the wave a lot faster, and this frees him up to go roam. Of course, right now he's brand here, and he's going to stay, do some damage. But being able to clear the lane quickly allows you to leave that lane just as quickly. So there's another technique that you should know about how to farm minions. So we push up this turret, and we're expecting another wave here. A good idea is to come out in between the 2 turrets to kill them before they reach the turret, because they will take fire, your minion fire, so that your minions won't be focusing on the turret. And this is kind of a risky move because sometimes the turret will actually kill all of your minions, leaving you stuck. But luckily, all the lanes have a pretty good way to get out if you do get stuck in this no man's zone. So I mean, it's not too bad, but you are very vulnerable in between the two turrets. This allows you to keep constant damage on this turret. Even though the minion damage isn't as much as your damage, it's still better than nothing. So that's a technique called no man's zone farming. I don't know what it's really called. That's what I'm doing. So before the game started, I let everyone know that I was getting footage for a minion video, and Shen decided to take the relic shield to help us see what that does. And there it was right there. As minions get low, the relic shield will actually kill them and then give the money to whoever's next to you. This relic shield also heals them for a little bit of time. Actually, in Season 4, there have been a lot of great items added to the support line, just to make them a little bit more of a viable option, more desirable to play. So those include gold items. The relic shield is one, and then you have the ancient coin, which is what I highlight is what I use in my support video, because I like every time that the ADC gets a kill, you get a little gold from it, and then it upgrades into a really excellent item. So I also wanted to show you some things that I like to do when I'm support. So here I'm playing Karma, I'm playing on my ults. And some things you really have to keep in mind when you're playing either the supplies for mid or bot lane. So there's a lot of champions that have skill shots. Like Karma has that skill shot right there, and then Nautilus has this hook. So part of counterplay to these skill shots is to hide behind your own minions. And Graves actually does a really good job doing this, hiding behind his minions. I'm a little bit more forward because I realize that these two players aren't really all that skilled, so I can just get around their minions and throw skill shots their way. I see how this Nautilus is completely out of position. He can't throw a hook on us no matter what, and I'm still able to hit them through all of my minions. So as a support and an ADC, or pretty much anytime you're playing against a skill shot, be sure to stay behind your minion, or at least try to avoid those skill shots. I mean, these guys just sit here and take the skill shots in the face. Okay, so we just got out of a team fight. It's a little bit later in the game, and we've lost our first turret in the bot lane, and they've lost their first turret. And I just noticed that there's a perfect opportunity now to start a super wave. And hopefully it'll push all the way up and take out this turret. So you see I have a little bit more than one wave right here. So I don't clear out this whole front wave. I just weaken it and completely miss that skill shot. But now if we follow this wave, we're gonna see that as soon as it takes out this wave, another wave here is gonna combine with it. And it'll just keep slowly taking out waves one after another. Let me speed this up. Now the thing about a super wave is it's super low risk. You're just out of your lane for a few seconds to clear the melee minions. But if it's played right, and if your team is being pretty aggressive, like you can see there's a team fight coming in mid right now, they won't even notice that this wave is coming through, and you can take that turret. Now the problem we'll see with a super wave is that it's really easy for it to be countered. Pretty much as soon as your super wave gets over there, it's over to this turret, it'll clear out the melee minions and create a counter wave against you. In this case, Xin Zhao actually started it. So if these things are left unchecked, they'll just go back and forth. And we'll see that if we keep watching. So it's just going to come up. This is obviously going to be a super wave. Here's another one. And here's Pantheon waiting to take it out. And he decides to make another super wave. Oh no, it doesn't. He just clears it out.
Shut down.
But yeah, you can see it's pretty easy to get one of these going. And then if you're just being aggressive, they won't notice it until it's all the way up to their turret. It's one of my favorite moves as a support because it's something you can do subtly, something you can do fast, and it will let you take a tower and still be in the team fight. Oh, that was a bad time to switch over to me. I just thought, whatever, it happens. Alright, so another big play that we have going on is going to be also involving minions, so it's really fitting for this week. But we have timed our attack top with this big wave coming bottom. So all the champions actually have to come up top to defend off us, which leaves them away, so that we actually take 2 turrets right here. So we're taking this Nexus turret and this inhibitor turret. And they're still fighting. We actually didn't lose any of our own players. So this is actually a really good exchange, being able to time our attacks top and bottom. Alright everybody, that concludes the segment on minions. Again, if you know more or you want to share something you know, please comment it. I would love to make a remake of this video to help all of the players out there know more about what you can do with minions. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe. I really need the help. As always, hope you had fun. I had fun. Catch you next time.